In this video, we are going to study pressure difference across liquid surface. See, there are three types of liquid surfaces. One is plane surface, second one is concave surface, and third one is convex surface. If we take the first plane surface, see the diagram of plane surface. If the free surface of the liquid is plane, then the surface tension acts horizontally. It has no component perpendicular to the horizontal surface. As a result, there is no pressure difference between the liquid surface and the vapor side. So, excess pressure applied on the plane surface is zero. Now, take another diagram, that is concave shape. If the free surface of the liquid is concave, then the resultant force R due to surface tension acts in the upward direction. And to maintain this force, excess pressure act in downward direction is necessary. So, the excess pressure on concave surface is in downward direction. See the third diagram, that is convex surface. If the free surface of the liquid is convex, then the resultant force R due to the surface tension acts downward direction, and to maintain this force, excess pressure applied in the upward direction is necessary. So, in case of convex surface, the excess pressure is in upward direction. Again, we take the plane surface. For example, if we take a pure water in perfectly clean glass, then we'll get a plane surface. As the angle of contact of pure water and clean glass is 0, so we'll get a plane surface. Now second, that is concave surface. If we take a ordinary water in a glass, then we'll get a concave shape, as the angle of contact between ordinary water and glass is less than 90 degree, or we can say acute, so we'll get a concave shape. And see the third diagram. If we take a mercury in a glass, then we'll get a convex shape, as the angle of contact between mercury and glass is greater than 90 degree, or we can say obtuse. So in this way we will get the planes or concave or convex surfaces, and the excess pressure applied on the plane surface is 0, while excess pressure on concave surface is in downward direction, and excess pressure on convex surface is upward direction. Again see, if the surface of the liquid is concave, then the resultant force R due to surface tension on a molecule on the surface act vertically upward, and to balance this force, excess pressure acting downward is necessary. See, if the surface of the liquid is convex, then the resultant force R acts downward, and there must be an excess of pressure on the convex side must be in upward direction. Thus, there is always an excess of pressure on the convex side of the curved liquid surface over the pressure on its convex side due to the surface tension. Now you see, what is the surface energy? Surface energy means it is the energy of the molecule on the surface. If maximum molecule on the surface, then maximum surface area and maximum surface energy. If we increase the free surface area of the liquid, then work has to be done against the force of surface tension, and this work done is stored in liquid surface as potential energy. This additional potential energy per unit area of free surface of liquid is called as surface energy. Potential energy is required to maintain the molecule on the surface and do not go inside. So the surface energy is written by the formula E is equal to S into delta A, where S is surface tension and delta A is increase in surface area. So the product of surface tension and increase in surface area will get the surface energy.